and good afternoon to you. How are you? Hope you're having a good day. So, Chantal is on her way home back to Canada. I don't know exactly where she is in her trip right now. I think she's at the halfway point, but I feel when Foodie comes back, she'll probably be offline for at least a few days, which means we've got plenty of time to go over her past stuff and do some retro react, which is exactly what I'm doing because there's lots of people who weren't exposed to foodie during Crackhead Olympics. And so this is going to be like a crash course in some of the things they missed. I will say though, in my retro reacts, I am not reacting to any of her mukbang content. I don't want to see her eating her face off. I am just here to give some highlights about how she was behaving and what she was doing during Crackhead Olympics for those who don't know. And for those who were there, it's just a reminder of what we're going to be exposed to when she comes back. So I got a few clips lined up, courtesy of the channels Hot Wasabi. There's two from Hot Wasabi and one from Queen of WTF. So I hope you guys enjoy this retro react. We've also got some stuff on Twitter to go over, some fun stuff, some animal stuff, even some stuff to make you think. So I hope you guys enjoy this retro react. So how about we get started? Let's get started with the Twitter peeps. All right, it's time for the Twitter peeps. And I hope you guys enjoy very much. And Queen Boogers, she was here a minute ago. She just walked off. The Queen will do that. She goes where she wants to go. Okay, so for those of you that are on Twitter, that you would like to follow me on Twitter, there's my handle, Wild Girl Sarah. And for those of you that are not interested in Twitter, I do the peeps for you so you guys can keep up with all the cool stuff happening on the Bird app. So let's start here with a tweet from Deep Philosophy saying things high-class people never do. They don't overshare. Mystery attracts. They don't explain standards. They live them. They don't brag about luxury. Wealth is quiet. They don't react to disrespect. Distance wins. They don't name drop. Presence proves itself. They don't chase trends. Style lasts. They don't over apologize. Space is respected. They don't try to fit in. Uniqueness matters. They don't compete for attention. Class shows. They don't flex connections. Real ones stay hidden. They don't explain silence. It speaks. They don't post everything. Privacy has value. They don't lower standards. Boundaries protect. They don't talk to fill space. Silence says more. They aren't always available. Scarcity earns respect. They don't seek validation. Confidence shines. They don't gossip. Talking down shows low class. They don't force belonging. The right fit flows. They don't confuse loudness with leadership. Strength is calm. They don't try to please all. Respect matters more. I love that. Good to know and good to remember. And how about this from L saying the universe will literally sit you down and break you to humble you, then will isolate you to build you, then give you back everything 10 times to prove to you how powerful you are and that everything is happening for a reason. Trust yourself, the universe, and your path. Love that. How about another from Deep Philosophy? How to become more powerful. Talk less, be calm, observe, make eye contact, think before you speak, value your time, master body language, show respect, and make moves in silence. This one from L says, look at your wardrobe, your routines, your meals, your home. Ask yourself if they reflect the person you want to be. If not, start editing. And this is a big post from Hayes, but worth it. Hayes says, this guy literally dropped the best life advice you'll ever hear. So this says, quit brain rot, unfollow trolls, read essays, go down rabbit holes, have a calendar, maintain a to-do list, read old books, watch old movies, turn on D&D, walk with intent, eat without YouTube, chew more, train without music, plan for 15 minutes, execute, organize your desk, take something seriously, read ancient scripts, act fast, find bread, eat clean, journal, save a life, learn to code, read poetry, create art, stay composed, refine your speech, optimize for efficiency, act sincere, help people, be kind, stop doing things that waste your time, follow your intuition, craft reputation, learn persuasion, systemize your day or don't, write, 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 write more, illiterate violently, leave your phone at home, walk to the grocery store, talk to strangers, feed the dogs, visit bookstores, look for 1800s novels, experience art, then love, sit with a monk and offer them lunch. Don't talk crap about people, embody virtue, sit alone, do something with your life. What do you want to create? Turn off your mind, play. Play a sport, combat sports. Notice fonts in trees. Fall in love. Notice patterns on a table. Visualize it. Talk to people with respect. Don't hate. Be loving. Be real. Become yourself. Cherry pick your qualities. Discard the useless. Rejections aren't permanent. Invite what aligns. Accept what does not. Read great people. Be different. Choose different. Do great work. Let it consume you. Lose your mind. Value your time. Experience life. Well, that was a lot, but good stuff in there. And that's why I'm sharing it here in my React. Just stuff to think about. Definitely stuff to think about. All right. So now that we have, enriched our minds today, on to Foodie, who's not about enriching her mind at all. So this post from T says, place yourself in Pete's shoes. Imagine Foodie Beauty talking about how other men worked her body, the humiliation, degradation, and abusive power she was exerting on Pete's. You can see and feel his pain. She is evil. So for those who are not aware, because again, different people jump into the Foodie verse at different times. Foodie was in a relationship with Pete for, I believe it was 5 years. And as I recall, they were also engaged. And I believe it was, she got pregnant maybe once or twice by Pete. So they had an intimate relationship for a long time. And she repeatedly cheated on him. But he loved her. And he told her, I don't care who you're with, just don't leave me. And she left him anyway. So I'm just giving some context to this clip to add to that, but let's listen to the clip.
I pretty much like had no clothes on like the whole time, which was so weird. Like I felt really, really, really comfortable because he knew what kind of body I had and he really knows how to work it. Like I've never ever.
I don't care who you are, saying all of this stuff sitting right beside your ex, how could you not feel awkward? I mean, if you have even half of a heart, how could you not feel awkward for saying all of this stuff in front of your ex who clearly still cares about you? I mean, come on.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to be.
I'm sorry, but you know what? Saying all this stuff in front of him and then apologizing, you should have thought about what was coming out of your mouth before you said it. Think about who's sitting next to you and how they feel, but that's not you. You don't know how to read a room or read a person, Foodie.
Never experienced something like that before.
Like if you're going to have this kind of conversation, why not go up to your room and have it kind of privately? Show some respect to the person who's your ex, that maybe he's not your dream man anymore, but he's still there. All right, this is the big kitty. Look, look. Why you should have a cat? Car, no. Truck, yes. I don't know what breed of cat this is. Is this a Maine Coon? Because I know they get huge. So he's already a big boy at 3 months old. Look, look how much bigger he is next to another cat, 4 months old, 6 months compared to a normal sized cat. He's just a big old floof. Look. You know, I would love to have that cat. Queen Booger would roast me on a fire if I tried to have another cat, but I think the only problem I would run into is what size litter box do you get a cat that huge? I'm sorry. It's just, that's where my mind goes. Is like, what litter box would fit that poor thing? He's so enormous. It's like having a mini panther in your house, but what a gorgeous animal. All right, beauty of music and nature. Let's watch some funny and playful horses. So these are funny and playful horses. Gooch Chuck, I'm sure you'll love this. And this horse has figured out how to get through the fence. Clever boy. I didn't know the horses like watermelon. Nobody told me this. Goose, did you know this? And then the horse having a belly scratch on a stump. And another horse just enjoying the ride. Hair out the window, hair flapping in the wind. Don't care. Okay, downward dog. What we're downward horse. A horse doing yoga. That's adorable. And then a horse smiling. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys what. I didn't score a single point on this test. Matt Pinner says, I got 8 points. You give yourself 1 point for each thing you've never done. I didn't get a single point because I've done them all. Use a rotary phone. Use a floppy disk. Use a typewriter. Taken photos with a film camera. Listen to music on a CD. Listen to a cassette tape. Listen to a vinyl record. Listen to music on a Walkman. Listen to music on a boombox outside. Watched a video from a VHS tape. Sent or received a fax. Recorded music from radio to cassette. Rented a video from Blockbuster. Accessed the internet by dial-up. Used a phone book. Sent a postcard. Used a paper map to get somewhere. Owned a dictionary. Owned an encyclopedia. Paid with a paper check. I got no points. I feel attacked. What? I'm old. Don't judge me. Oh no, baby. Cat's being weird. You have to name in the last thing you ate. Macaroni and cheese. I crown you henceforth macaroni and cheese. Or cheese for short. Come here, cheese. Aw, cats with powerful aura. My cat gave birth to 7 kittens. Well, I don't know, but I guess from the looks of it, either mom or dad was a tabby, or mom or dad was a tuxedo cat, because we got a mixture of kitties here. But they're cute. They're so cute. Okay, so we're done with the Twitter peeps. Where are we starting first? Well, why don't we start reacting to a video from Hot Wasabi, and this was posted 9 months ago, but this video is actually a lot older than that. This was taken, let's see, was this taken in her bedroom with BB? Yeah, it looks like BB's place. This was back when she was, yeah, it's a New Year's, this was 6 years ago, same person. What a difference, eh? But let's see what Chantal has to say, because this is supposed to be her New Year's resolution 6 years ago. Let's see what is aged like milk.
Comfortable, take off your bra, do what you gotta do. All right, so let's talk about the new year. It is 2019. I don't know about you guys, but for me, 2018 was horrible. It was actually a teaching year for me. It's been very hard, emotionally, mentally, everything. So, I've had some breakdowns. So now I'm back, and 2019 is going to be continuing that. It's a transitional year for me. I don't have any New Year's resolutions per se. I never stick to resolutions. So what I'm going to do is theme the months in the year, and I'm going to make 2019 a year of transition. It's going to have an overall theme, basically, instead of a resolution, and each month is going to have a theme. I do this because I found that 2018, I just pretty much slept it away, basically.
Well, this was back in what, 2018, 2019? And here we are, 2025, about to be 26. Has anything gotten better? Nope. It's gotten far, far, far worse.
Basically, if I can think of 2018, I think of ill health, ill mental health, sleeping a lot, being extremely depressed.
And as you can see, all the things that she just named, not a single one of them have improved, because she's doing the same things that she was before. Nothing has changed. The world changes, Foodie does not. She's never changed, and that's the problem. There's a lot of changes that she could be executing in her life for positive effect, but instead she doesn't change. She has said herself she doesn't like change. Change frightens her for some reason. She doesn't want to grab on to anything new. She doesn't want to do anything new. She wants to stick to the same old, even though the same old is harming her. She doesn't want to change her eating habits. She doesn't want to change her lifestyle habits. She doesn't want to get on top of her addictions. She's letting her addictions get on top of her and grow increasingly worse. Her health is getting worse. I mean, I'm sure it's at a critical point right now. And yet, no matter how bad it gets, she still won't change.
And I want 2019 to count. The months just went by in 2018, and if I have a theme for every month and I'm working hard each day toward a certain goal, then I think that the year will be very productive, and that's what I really want to go for. And, I know I've said all this before. Maybe I shouldn't have been as cocky about the changes I want to make in my life, because ultimately they do take action, a lot of action over words, and it's a process. And I think that's why a lot of the time I fail. I think that failure is normal, and instead of realizing that and just keeping on, I would just go about it in a really unproductive way. So the journey I'm going to take this year, I really want you guys with me. It's been a while since I've done a mukbang. I really want this to be a journey to wellness type of theme year.
And I want to make something clear. For those who think that Girl World, we're all a bunch of meanie heads, we're mean people. For those that have hopped in the Foodieverse much later on, it's not that we're a bunch of old meanie heads picking on Foodie. It's just that if you want people to believe in you, you have to give them something to believe in. Chantal is very defiant. She's very rebellious. She likes to go against the grain. And she could take that quality about herself if she wanted to and turn it inside out and turn it into a motivation thing. Like if Girl World is making comments about, say, her weight, she could say, oh yeah, well, I'm going to show you, and start to lose weight. Like just light that fire under her butt and lose weight and get her health together and really stick it to us in a positive way. But she doesn't. She absolutely doesn't. Also, it should be known that those of us in Girl World have been watching a while. There's the Chantal cycle. It's a thing. Somebody made a graph long ago called the Chantal cycle, and I wish I could bring up the picture of it now, but it's out there. If you just do a search under the Chantal cycle, you'll find the picture. And that picture, that graph, is as relevant today as the day it was made, because it all applies. It absolutely applies. Like the different stages that she goes through and talking about a health journey. And she never sticks to it. Within like 2 or 3 days of beginning her journey, she's off of it. And then she's yelling at people in her chat because they're trying to be supportive. And she's like, I'll do what I want. And we've been through it all. We've been through all the empty promises. We've been through the health journeys, the failed diets that she never sticks to. In my opinion, Foodie being the extreme food addict that she is, she's never going to be able to get her health together until she gets away from the feedies who are giving her money or offering her money to keep on with the food content. Like, she loves money and she loves making money. And the feedies out there, they encourage her to eat. They encourage her in her food addiction, and they're very happy to fund it to make it grow worse. So if you're an unhealthy person and you insert yourself into an environment and around people that they are not reinforcing your health, they are reinforcing your lack of health and encouraging your health to become worse, how could you possibly get healthy?
So I'm going to take this whole year to work on my health because I have so many things I need to get in order for my health. And, that's the number one thing. I have all these ambitions, all these things I want to do with my life. I can't do any of them if I'm not healthy. Duh. So number one is to get healthy. And I'm going to discuss how I've started doing that and how I'm going to continue to do that. So I don't know if you guys have any New Year's resolutions. If you do, let me know below. I always like to read those. So, people always say, well, why do you have to wait till the new year to make these changes? What is it about the new year that is so special? Well, I think it just boils down to, honestly, it's just pretty much, it's symbolic. It's just some symbolic bullshit. It's the opportunity, fresh start. 2018 was already tainted by all this other, crap. So you get a fresh start with like a new year. I think that's what it is.
Also, something to know about Miss Foodie, she is procrastination Patty. She's all about putting things off. In her case, her best friends are later, someday, soon, tomorrow. Those things are her best friend. She's got them on speed dial on her phone. When you are friends with things like that, those things don't demand immediate change. You know who her enemies are? The ones that she's got blocked on her phone? Today, now, like right now. Because those things demand immediate change. No putting it off, just get it done now. And she's never been a now kind of person. It's always later, tomorrow, soon, someday.
It's symbolic for a lot of people, and that's the beauty of life, really, is that you are not obliged to be the same person you were last year. Like, you're not obliged to be the same person that you were yesterday. We are here on this planet to grow as people, to evolve, and we make mistakes. Humans are so imperfect. And that is, in a way, it's kind of a beautiful thing because we can live, we can evolve, we can work on ourselves, basically. That's the thing. Every day is a new start. The sun comes up, it's a new opportunity for you to start fresh again.
And I would like to say it's normal to fail at something. There's nothing wrong with failure because sometimes failure teaches you something that you can then take to make success later. Sometimes you have to fail 100 times to get it right one time, but you learn along the way. But the thing is, Foodie, if you don't get started, you can't succeed. Like, half the battle is showing up. You got to show up. You got to be there and say, I'm ready to work. I'm ready to learn. I'm ready to fail. I'm ready for anything. But you never even get started. You just stay in place. And because you stay in place, nothing happens.
Again and again. And again and again and again. So I think that's what the whole New Year's resolution thing is all about. So 2019 is going to be a transitional year, and it's going to be focused on health, overall health. Not usually I just make it about losing weight. There's so many factors to losing weight that you don't realize. It's not just a crash diet. It's not just what you put in your mouth. Whenever you're severely addicted to food and you're using food for anything other than nourishment.
And I want to point this out. This was 6 years ago, and she is self-admitting that she's got a problem with food. And I will actually agree in this rare moment with Foodie. If you're someone you've got an addiction to food, if there are mental and emotional issues wrapped up with food, you need more than just a diet and exercise. Those things do benefit the body, true. Getting started with a healthy lifestyle and healthy eating habits, that needs to happen. But if you've got issues wrapped up with food, if you've got emotional anchors on food, if there might be some kind of trauma or something that triggers you to eat, that's when you need therapy. You know, Chantal could go to the gym and do 2,000 push-ups and 2,000 sit-ups and squats and jumping jacks, but until she addresses what's going on up here, everything wrapped up with food, she's going to fail. She needs to lose weight, true. She needs to eat less junk food, absolutely true. But she really needs that therapy, because in a case like this, you've got to get the body and the mind aligned with each other and on the right track together. You can't leave one of them out.
And to help your body. There's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of things emotionally, there's a lot of things mentally, there's a lot of things physically, and they all connect with each other. All right, so January, the theme for January is going to be detox. And I know that I've had so many videos before on doing water fast and juice fast, transitioning from plant-based to non-plant-based. And I'm not here to preach plant-based way of living. I am just here to talk about what I believe about my body. So let's start with where I've been, because you guys are probably really wondering. I've been gone for about a month. I figure, you know, I need to really just shut my...
You know, and part of her problem is that Chantal, she's a I want everything now person. And she wants it right now, right now, right now, right now, right now. She wants to lose a ton of weight in a very short period of time. She wants to have her health together in a very short period of time. But not everything you can get in a very short period of time. It takes time. It takes dedication. It takes a complete overhaul and take an inventory of what you're doing to your body, what you've done to your mind. You've got to unravel that ball of mess going on inside of you. And you can't do that in a day. You can't do that in a week. You may not even be able to do it in a month. It may take a few years, but you got to unravel it. You got to understand it. You got to figure it out. But she wants it all right now, right now, right now, right now. She's always looking for the quick fix, whether it's the, what do you call it, that shot thing that she was doing. It's escaping my mind right now. But if it's a shot, if it's a pill, if it's a detox, if it's a water fast, she expects to lose like 50 pounds in like 3 days. And that's not possible. If you've spent years not taking care of your body, then it would stand to reason. It may take you a couple of years to get it halfway back on track, but that's not her thinking. It's like, I've spent all this time doing all this damage and I want it fixed in a day, and that's not possible.
In. And I know people might be thinking, you know, well, maybe she's off improving her life. When she comes back, she'll be like a whole changed person. It doesn't work that way. I am on my way, and yes, I have made some changes, but I'm still fat and I'm still working on it. I'll get to that in a minute. But the health problems that I have that I really need to get rid of in this year, number one is the ovarian cyst, because I have this gynecologist, oncologist waiting on the, on the back burner, wanting to know what I'm doing, what with the surgery. They're concerned about it. So that's the number one thing. These cysts have got to go, and they also have to go because they are impeding on my health. They are.
So she knew that she had ovarian cysts, which are very serious, and she tried to fix it herself. And what ended up happening was her having a hysterectomy, which is unfortunate. But she didn't want to take the proper steps to fix it the right way. She just thought, oh, I can do it myself. I can fix it myself. But obviously, it's a very serious problem that is medical, that needs medical care.
Are, not helping with weight loss. And the reason is because like I look like I'm like pregnant with twins. Like these are humongous cysts that are in my lower abdomen area, and they make...
Yeah, time to go to a doctor. If you got big ovarian cysts, that is nothing to play around with.
Me bloated. They push on my other organs to the point where TMI, but when I go to the washroom, it's not the same anymore. It's just they're pushing on my other organs and they need to go some way. Another thing is the sleep apnea. That has got to go as well. I hate that machine. I hate having sleep apnea. I don't sleep properly even though I have a CPAP machine. I feel like I'm not getting the best rest if I were healthy, so that has got to go. And
well, sleep apnea is also very serious. There's a reason why you use a CPAP machine. It's just to make sure that you don't stop breathing while you're sleeping. And the CPAP machines, you got to take very careful care of them. You got to make sure that the hoses are clean, that everything related to the machine is clean. And they also have to be calibrated and maintained. You have to go take it to get calibrated like once a year or twice a year. I'm not sure. I've never had one. But the doctor or whoever the technician is, they can look at the information that the machine is providing to show if there's proper pressure. Like if there's a certain number of times that you've stopped breathing at night, they need to look at all that data. Chantal has never had her service. So even though she's got a CPAP machine, how can it properly work if she's never had it looked at? It may not be providing proper pressure for her breathing. It may not be set right. And also if it's dirty, if it's filthy, that can lead to a lot of problems because you're breathing in that dirt, that dust into your lungs, which is important, and it might cause an infection like Legionnaire's disease.
Of course, my obesity, my food addiction has got to go. I figured that I just really needed some time away to clear my mind of all negativity, all of outside influence, because I'm going to be real with you guys, and I think you can tell that it was really getting to me. And whenever you're not mentally well, social media can be a very big hindrance on any plans you have, if you let it. How is that different now? Well, I'm going to just have to live with the notion that I'm putting my life out there in front of thousands of people, even if they're haters, all of whom are interested in knowing what's going on in my life. And, I just have to pretty much hit the ignore button as much as I can. Not hit the ignore button because I do like to take in a lot of your comments and things like that. Just pretty much realize that people all have different opinions. We all come from different backgrounds, and not everyone is going to agree with my journey and the decisions that I make for my life. The biggest thing that I've learned is that doesn't matter. You have to do what's best for you. I have to do what's best for me, and that's where I'm hoping to go forward. So I made some things here. It's kind of like a high school project, but the project is myself. I thought I'd do a diagram just to show you what I've been working on. So the one thing with this month being detox themed, the whole purpose of what I'm about to talk about is to
detoxing. Given your health conditions, Foodie, I don't know if detoxing in the ways that you were doing it back then or the way you try to do it would be safe for you. Again, you don't know what your major organs look like, if they can handle a detox or not, but you won't go and seek proper medical care. And I think, I'm just taking a guess here, you have a serious problem with authority, with anybody, even a doctor or a nurse or somebody giving you advice and telling you, okay, these are the steps that you need to take. You look at that maybe as they're telling me what to do. I have to listen to somebody else and I have to take their advice, and they're telling me what to do. And you don't like people telling you what to do. You like to fool yourself into thinking, I've got all the answers, when you don't. You're not a medical professional. You don't have any kind of medical training. So how could you possibly know what's good for you if you are not a medical personnel, number one? And number two, you're not going to the doctor to get regular checkups to see, is everything all right? And if it's not all right, how bad is it? And what adjustments do I need to make?
to try to heal myself naturally of these cysts. I know it can be done because
Spoiler, she didn't heal herself naturally from the cysts. She had to have major surgery.
it has been done by many women. I've taken the time to really listen to the stories of different women, reach out to different people. I've met some really amazing people that I'm in contact with who've really helped me and have really given me hope. It makes such a big difference to talk to like-minded people who believe in what you're doing. I've been doing that and it's been really awesome. The cysts have got to go. Now, I intuitively believe that the body can heal itself. Sometimes it's too late. I'm not saying that natural healing is possible for all conditions. You know, if you get hit by a car, you're not gonna, ask for herbal remedy or or a banana or something like that. That's not what I'm getting at. I just think that the body has, I've created these illnesses with a poor diet, poor lifestyle habits, and I think that using a natural way of healing, I want to try it because I don't want to get the surgery. To me, the surgery doesn't heal. It's not curative. It's removing the problem, the cyst, but it's not curing what the actual problem is. They had removed a cyst years ago, and
Well, okay, according to you, Foodie, you just said that the ovarian cysts were caused by your diet. So let's just say you were able to cure the cyst by homeopathic remedies, which I don't think would be very good in your case. Let's just say it did happen though, just for poops and giggles. You are treating the symptom but not the problem. If in fact your cysts were caused by your unhealthy lifestyle and you have the ability to cure the cysts by healthy, your health, cure it yourself, The source of the problem is still up here. Okay, your food problem is still up here. So that would mean what? That would mean the cyst might come back again. Do you see where you go wrong? You're not getting to the root of the problem, which is creating other problems. You're just picking up a piece of grass, but there's the roots underneath the soil, and it's going to continue to grow back.
Grew back because the issue was not gone. And the issue is that I have a hormonal imbalance, which is caused by, in my opinion, poor diet, lack of exercise, all these horrible lifestyle habits that I have. I've been researching a lot into water fasting, and you know that I've done this before.
So, but what is water fasting going to do against an extreme food addiction? I ask you. So you do a water fasting. That's not going to change the fact that you're a food addict. What's water going to do against, the addiction demon in your head?
Before, I have done shorter water fasts. They are intense. I haven't done it really properly before, like, with the refeeding stages and everything. I just kind of jumped into it. So I have really been mentally and physically preparing for this for the past while. I've been emailing with a natural healer, and I've been talking to people who have done this. There's so much information out there if you just really look for it. The level of healing that is required with my body, I think, will be much longer than a 3 to 5 day water fast. I feel like I need to do a 21-day water fast like the people at the retreats do. Now, I'm not advising anyone to do what I'm doing because everyone has different medical backgrounds. So just be sure that it is safe for you if you're thinking of taking this on. I do want to put that disclaimer out there. So starting tomorrow, I'm going to be embarking on a 21-day water fast. And I know that you're going to roll your eyes, some of you, and some of you will never understand the reasoning for this. Some will never agree with it, and it's totally fine. But just please hear me out with my reasoning behind this. And I'm going to film the journey because really, if my channel is about my life, that's what I'm going through for 21 days.
Spoiler, she didn't go for 21 days on the water fast. She didn't go full strength with any diet or plan that she came up with. Within a matter of like 3 or 5 days, she was done and back to eating the fast food. Once again, the addiction demon won. It always wins until you get therapy and you figure it out and you put it behind you.
I feel like that's what I need to do. I will do a pre-fast weigh-in tomorrow. The focus is not on weight loss because once I do start eating substantially again, I'm sure I will gain some of it back. But if
I'm sitting here watching this old video Foodie like 6 years ago. I'm just getting struck with how different she sounded then. She was much more coherent in her thoughts. There weren't a whole lot of unfinished sentences, and Foodie does that a lot now. Like after the third or fourth word, she just trails off. And I was surprised, y'all, to find out that obesity, believe it or not, it does affect the brain. It can affect the functions of the brain, especially cognitive function. And I don't know if that's in Foodie's case. I am not a doctor, but it's just amazing to sit here and watch her in this older video, like how much better she was putting together her thoughts and how much more normal she sounded.
If I refeed properly, I won't gain all of it back and I will still be losing weight because I'll be eating clean. Following the 20-day water fast and the refeeding phase, I will be doing a more Dr. Moore's.
I also would like to add in here that during this whole time period with BB, she was living with BB. The food thing was still going on. It was still a problem. Foodie, she was hiding pizza boxes in the closet. And because of her, they got a roach infestation. And she had to finally come clean with BB about her food problem. BB, nice, normal guy. Like a lot of people don't understand food addiction, but BB tried to help her. And tried to encourage her to eat clean, go to the gym, get herself together. So I'm not sure if this video was made after all of that went down, but something definitely motivated her to eat clean. And I don't think it was herself motivating herself. I think it was the relationship that she was in. And BB was just saying, look, you got to get yourself together.
This type of regimen, I have a friend that I've made through YouTube, and I talk with her, and she's healed her ovarian cysts through a grape and lemon juice fast. And when I looked so much into this lymphatic system, like we have a lymphatic system, people, I had no idea about this. It's basically your body's waste disposal, and it just boggles the mind that Western medicine is just so quick to recommend surgery.
Okay, I'm just going to point this out really quick. Like, you're reading a book, you're talking to people, but you're not taking consideration the fact that you may have health problems. or the people that did these things, they weren't food addicts. Like there's a lot of variables here, Foodie, that matter in the success or the failure of what you're trying to do.
You have a problem with your tonsils, take them out. And you know what? The tonsils, if you research it, are very important. They're your body's first defense mechanism. They're very important parts of the lymphatic and the immune system. They're important organs. So why, if they're giving you trouble, the first thing that doctor used to do is just take.
And by the way, this is also something that we in Grow World have also been exposed to multiple times. Like we get different versions of Foodie depending on the cycle. And this version of Foodie is talking all about health and using nutritional jargon. We're used to that. When she's like, I'm doing it, I'm going to get healthy. And then this nutritional jargon terminology comes out, but it never lasts long.
Take them out. And even now, if you get tonsillitis frequently, they want to take, your gallbladder is breaking down too much fat at once. Yeah, I didn't film anything, unfortunately. I just wasn't in the mood to film. I'm just so excited to just start putting up videos for you guys and sharing my life with you guys. I've just been getting an overwhelming amount of kindness and love from so many of you viewers, and it just really means a lot. Like we're YouTubers, and yeah, you're gonna expect negativity and mean people, but we're human beings, and every human being loves a little bit of kindness. Let's be real. So, you guys are gonna laugh at my diagrams. Diagram number 1. So whenever I was away, I was thinking, I gotta be 2 here. Processed trigger foods like chips. Oh my God.
Here we go with the nutritional stuff. I can't. Now that's a face. That's a face right there. I like that face. Hold on. Yes, I'm petty. I don't care. Hold on. I gotta do the. Yeah, here we go. That's it. That's what we were looking for. Got it. Okay, continue, Foodie.
Does stimulate, release dopamine. Like if you're on antidepressants, that's what they chemically try to regulate your dopamine levels, your serotonin levels. There's also natural ways you can do it. I'm not saying that all people with.
You know what? I'm done with her medical jargon. I just wanted to show you guys what she was like back in the day, and her talking about her health. Enough with that. I wanted to just lead you guys in slowly to her stuff, because we're about to see the other side of Foodie. That was Foodie 6 years ago when she was still with BB and she was still acting and sounding somewhat normal. So now it's time to fast forward through time to when she was living with Pete and she was in the villa. Now you guys keep the picture in your head of what you just saw and what you just heard, and compare it to the next clip. How much different it is. Okay, just keep it in your head. Because now we're going over also to Hot Wasabi's video. And this was when she was living with Pete. You're going to see a marked difference in her. And not that long of a difference either. But let's get going.
I'm exhausted.
And for anybody who up there that might be asking, why does her hair look like that? I can tell you, because she never washed her hair. It was just that dirty. Y'all see my hair? Thin hair. Okay, you got to wash it a lot more because it's baby fine. It's thin. Her and I have the same hair type. Her hair was literally so greasy and so nasty from lack of washing, because Foodie doesn't do showers, okay? If she jumps in the shower, it's for like 2 minutes. She just lets the water run over her, and she doesn't use soap or anything. But that's her actual hair, and that's how dirty and greasy it was. But let's keep going.
From shopping, I ordered a human hair lace front Brazilian wig and a bunch of wig caps. They call them turbans or chemo caps or whatever, but they have some really, really, really cute ones with really.
Speaking of wigs, back in the day, Chantal bought over $2,000 in wigs, and they all end up nasty and dirty and disgusting on the floor. Just want to throw that in.
Really cute designs and stuff. So I ordered a couple of those. So when my head is shaved and I don't want to wear my wig, what I'm going to do is just wear, it's sticks to your head, and it's all different, they have nice ones. Shave and go for it, fuck it. So I'm going to put my beanie on and go to a salon and be just shave my head. And then I'm just going to wear wigs and caps. for now. I don't know why the hell I'm up right now. I cannot sleep. Fuck, what else did I get? I ordered a new TV. You know the TV I brought to Natters, that one? I don't have, like, clippers to shave it. I kind of want to go buy a computer. I'm gonna shave the whole thing. No more hair fibers. Look at how freaking... I literally just took the scissors and, like, cut it. It's gonna be so much less hassle. I can just shower. I don't even have to wash my hair anymore. Well, okay, yeah, you have to still wash your head. I'm just gonna embrace the bald. Whatever, I don't care. I'll look like an egg, but oh my god, I'm not gonna be used to this. It's gonna be so weird. It's gonna be so weird. But at the same time,
I know this is going to be unpopular opinion, but I think that Chantal could actually rock the bald. You know, like she had bald patches on her head, and she tried to make do with hair fibers. We called it hair soot because it's, you know, it filled in the bald patches, and she was using a lot of that stuff, and it was expensive. So she decided to shave her head, and she rocked the bald. You know, like it suited her. You know, some women have a hard time being bald, and she rocked the bald, and you know, and that's just what she did.
at least I have a wig if I need to. I'm gonna get a lace front wig. I'm gonna get it done professionally, yeah. I don't know, might be a good thing for my head. Look at my hair. Hi! Oh my god. But the wig is really nice, so I gotta wash my face. I ordered more makeup remover wipes and a lot of stuff that I need. Do you think I should, like, dye it a weird color, like the little stubbles? I don't know. I kinda wanna get my nails done. So I'm gonna be bald. Fucking bald. You know I'm in a magazine. So I did a lot of thinking how I'm going to put an action plan into place in order to start moving on with my life. I actually feel like closing the phone, blocking all avenues of communication. Going forward, not talking about Natter, and I will talk to my therapist.
So she's talking about, this is how I'm going to go on with my life. No plans for herself about how I'm going to improve my life just for me. What do I need to do for me? How can I improve myself? Her first thought is about Natter and blocking him out, but no thoughts about what do I need to do for me? How can I improve myself? Like, you know, forget everybody else. What about me? What about me? Nope. Thinking about Natter.
Therapist about a lot of that stuff. I think going forward, until I'm like fully ready to share anything else that happened in our relationship or non-relationship, I'm just going to focus on catching up with my life right now. I don't need to focus on like grandiose travel plans, all this other shit. I just feel like regaining my health and getting the villa up to par, and just there's so many things that we're having a meltdown Britney Spears style. 100%, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna just focus.
Yeah, her moving into the villa with Pete was supposed to be her brand new start. And guess what? That definitely didn't happen. I don't know what it is with Foodie, but whoever she's with, and she doesn't pick partners that, you know, are good for her. She picks people that she can control because she likes to be the dominant personality in that relationship, whether it's a friendship, whether it's a personal, intimate relationship. She wants to be the dominant one. And yet at the same time, she's looking for a dominant man. Does that even make sense? If she had a dominant man, she's going to fight with him. She will fight him. And yet, if she chooses a man who is much more passive, then she's going to dominate that man and basically bully him like Pete's. So that there's no winning with this woman. She wants to create an environment of codependency. She wants that man codependent on her so that she can rule, and that man will not go against her, and she can do whatever she wants. And usually whatever she wants is toxic for her and everybody else around her. So it's not good.
Focus on small little things, even just to distract me, like watching a show I've been wanting to watch, or playing a game of Mario with like Marissa or Pete, or maybe even just going into Starbucks or cleaning something, even one.
Do y'all see like a marked difference in the way she was talking and behaving when she was with BB compared to now? And again, this was not a big space of time. We're talking like just a couple of years. Her demeanor changed, her appearance started to change, her mannerisms, the way she talked, you know, all of it. Like it seems like the person we just saw is a different person than the one we're looking at now. What a difference a few years and party favors and hanging out with the wrong people can make.
Little thing at a time, just so that things aren't so daunting. I'm trying to make things work for me, basically. Appointments, help with my channel, merch. I have a lot of things to keep me busy, actually. I have a heavy heart a little bit, but I think I'll be okay. I want to get my nipple pierced, I think. I don't know why, but shaving my head makes me feel like piercing my nipples. F him, yeah.
F him. I did cancel his phone. Time to invest in nice wigs. They'll look so much nicer than my real hair. And honestly, I'm so tired of the hair fibers. They drive me nuts. They're not even looking great anymore. I mean, look at this. Like, what the fuck? I'd rather just be.
Yeah, I think she started wearing the wigs because Natter was complaining about the hair fibers, because she had so much in the way of hair fibers in her hair that when she would go over there and spend the night, the hair fibers would get everywhere, and he hated it. So she started wearing wigs.
Be bald and proud, or honestly, I'll probably just end up throwing on a cap most days, one of those caps. And this man is sitting at home. Yeah, of course he's unbothered. That's the whole problem. He was unbothered when he destroyed my fucking CPAP. He was unbothered when he fucking did everything. What did you do to your hair? I cut it. I cut my hair, Gene. I'm gonna shave my head today. Yeah, everything's okay. What, does it look any... Doesn't look that much worse than my real hair. Actually, there wasn't much hair when I cut it. Hi. I look like Ricardo Lopez. She's got electric boots, a mohair suit. Shh, I should be quiet. I just cut my hair because I'm gonna go to a salon today and I'm gonna shave it. I ordered really cute turban, like, chemo caps and human hair lace front ombre wig, which got good reviews. It was only 150 bucks. So that's pretty good because it's like, it goes down here. I got some cute earrings. So if I do my makeup cute and just put some nice caps on, I'll feel just a lot better with no hair. I don't want any hair. I guess on my nerves. Why you cut your hair? You could have just got a half head wig. I'm not even thinking about guys right now, honestly. My finger hovered a couple times around the Plenty of Fish app and I'm like, no. Entering hijab era. I look like Kathy Bates, but bigger? What's wrong with Kathy Bates? Just rock the bald head, who cares? Yeah, I might. I am in therapy, actually, and I emailed my therapist. I'm going to be going for extra sessions. No more.
That never happened. She never went to therapy. That's been the entire problem the entire time. She never went to therapy. Everybody, reactors included, telling her, you need therapy and you need a doctor. She didn't listen to anyone.
More hair fibers, Trixie. That's a big deal for me, of course. Eee! Look at my hair. Hi! I look like a little boy.
I mean, you can't expect the body to be healthy if the mind is sick, if the emotions are sick. I mean, total health is total health. The body will never be 100% healthy if the mind and the emotions and the spirit are sick. You got to take care of those too.
Well, that's okay. What's wrong with nappy hair? Nothing. I don't even know what even that means, I guess, because I thought I was referring to something else. Coffee is a drug. It's addictive. Caffeine is a drug, or whatever. It's like addictive substance. I don't know if I'm going to be able to sleep. Why not try a short pixie style first? Because I'll still have to put hair fibers in it. My hair looks insane. I know. I'm going to shave it. Whenever a hairdresser opens, I'm going to go get it shaved and get my nails done. No more shampoo. Exactly. No more expensive shampoo. Although I'll probably still use Lush to wash my head. Or you can just use body wash at that point, right? If there's no hair. They're going to be like, what did you do? I'm going to be like, hi. Well, yeah, I'm sober. Pretty much. Actually, that's a good point. I don't want to be right now. I need to go to bed. So what do you think I'm going to look like with no hair? Holy Christ, on a bike. What? I just want to cut my hair. I'm not bipolar. Hi! Please think before you shave it. Look at it. I have to. And I already ordered all the accessories and stuff. So, I have to shave it. It's gonna change my look, but whatever. It's what's inside that counts. Yeah, I know going without CPAP is not great, but if...
You know, I've always wondered, like, I don't know if Foodie has a history of male pattern baldness in her family. It might be hereditary, but I'm wondering if a lot of her baldness is due to her lack of hormone replacement therapy. I know that hormones affect different things in the body. Also, her really awful diet, you know, because hair growth is affected by your diet. So I'm wondering if she did the HRT therapy. I don't know if it's too late now. And if she corrected her diet, if some of the hair would grow back, but I'm not sure.
what's his face wouldn't have broken it and would have just given it back to me, maybe, just maybe, I would have my machine. Actually, that's what solidifies me not wanting to talk to this fucking jerk anymore. Because when I replay what happened, like, I had a lot of adrenaline when I went to his house and knocked on his door for my stuff, but I wasn't mean. I just said, I'm just here for my stuff, please. And
oh, tell the story the right way. Come on, Chantal, tell the story the right way. If you're not going to do it, I'll do it for you. I will. So I remember that night, the CPAP rescue night that happened. You went over to his house because you were saying, I need my CPAP, even though you have 2 of those machines, don't you? So it wasn't like you were in some kind of medical emergency and you didn't have a CPAP and the only one you had was at Natter's place. You had a second one at your house. You didn't really care about the CPAP. You didn't really want the CPAP. You were just using it as an excuse to go over there and cause chaos. Because if I'm not mistaken, Dee Dee was there, and that was driving you mad. There's a reason why you say, I just have to get into his house. You said that before. I just have to get into his house, into a guy's house. Why? So you can get into the house, leave your stuff there, and he'll never be able to get rid of you. You'll use your stuff as a reason to go over there unannounced, unwanted, or make phone calls. You want a reason to bother that person. So you kept your clothes over there. You kept your CPAP over there. You kept a lot of things over there just so you can walk up to his door anytime and knock on the door and expect to be let in. But you went over there raging like a bull. And interestingly enough, despite everything you told us about Natter being abusive, ma'am, I have never in my life seen a supposed victim of DV, someone who gets online and they openly tell people, he's hit me so hard, I saw stars, and I'm so scared of him, might need security cameras and paper clips and all that jazz. Actually go to said abuser's house and knock on the door and scream in their face. Because if there's one thing you don't do to someone who's abusive, who's got a nasty temper, is scream in their face and taunt them and look for a confrontation. I don't know if you want him to do something physical so you could put him in jail that night. Maybe that's what you were looking for. You were looking to fight with him and something to pop off, but you were all in his face. And then there were other occasions that you went over there to get your stuff. And when he told you, here, take your stuff and go, you didn't want your stuff. You just wanted to see him. So you would go over there raising all kinds of cane about, I want my stuff, I want my stuff, I want my stuff, but you really didn't want it. You just want to be a big old bother.
And he's the one who fucking flipped out. Like, what are you here for? Blah, blah, blah. You come to my house after deleting stuff asking for your stuff. It's like, yes. I don't know what you're talking about. Bald head.
By the way, Chantal, even if your stuff is at somebody else's house, just because it is doesn't mean you have the right to go over there whenever you want. Generally, it's a good idea to call and say, can I come get my stuff? A bit of courtesy and respect is expected when it comes to, somebody else's dwelling, even in cases like Natter, who's a complete scumbag.
Big earrings. I was like Mr. Clean. Going bald to deal with emotionally. I've already dealt emotionally with the hair loss a long time ago, so I think I'll be alright. Going ready to go over to his place just this morning. A lot has transpired all day. Crying, listening to him continue to be an asshole, seeing fucking fuckface Dee Dee's face all day, replaying everything that happened in my head, just realizing what kind of person he is, like the fact that he's more concerned with his deleted live stream, equating that to being equal to my CPAP machine, which is for my fucking health. And I know people are like, you slept without it before, I don't feel bad for you. Number one, I don't care how you feel about me. Number two, just because I sleep a day without it doesn't mean I can go 5 days, doesn't mean I don't need it. And he had no right to fucking break it, like at all. He had no.
You had two of them. What happened to the other one?
Fucking right to break it. So for that reason, I'll never talk to him again. I'll never help him again. I'll never.
And these are the famous last words that we heard repeatedly. I will never talk to him again, and I will never see him again. And then you find out shortly thereafter that she is seeing him again, that she is talking to him, that she is getting caught with Natter. I'm not seeing him again. I'm not talking to him again. And yet she was still doing his thumbnails. And yet they were still going to motel rooms. She got caught several times, including the infamous incident where her image was caught in the reflection of a barbecue grill knob. We all remember that. Those of us that are OGs, we remember that. She just kept getting caught with him. And then she would get called out, and then she would deny it, and then she'd have to confess to it. And then she would get defensive. I'll do what I want. Miss DV, fake, phony victim over here, always taking the opportunity to go spend time with Natter.
I don't want to see his fucking face ever again. He actually, at this point, right in time, disgusts me as a person. Really bad. Really bad. I already told you why I left it there, Elle, and of course there's no proof he broke it. You think he fucking filmed it? Like, I had to sneak out of his house a lot of the time because he would make a big deal for me leaving, and that's evident in the text messages of him asking me to come back or he's gonna be done. Like, I could never even leave for like a few hours at a time without him being like, look, in the same breath, sometimes he would be like, I don't care if you go, Chantal. That's not the thing. And then in the same, like, few sentences later, when are you gonna be back? I don't know when I'm gonna be back. I need time to do my shit. I know. But I couldn't take it without waking up. I already...
And I don't believe this story. Just so we're aware, I don't believe this story about him always calling Chantal, when are you going to be back? When are you going to be here? Let's reverse it. And the reversed version would be true. I never saw an instance at all where Nader was clingy to Chantal. What I saw, though, were many instances where she was being clingy to him. In the beginning, she spent 3 whole weeks with Nader, and then she had to go home. And he said, okay, I spent 3 weeks with her. I'm going to go out with my friends. She was moping. She was so mopey about the whole thing. Mad because she couldn't go right back over there, even after spending 3 weeks with Nader. And she was, you're disrespecting me. You don't care about my feelings. And all he wanted to do was go out and just, spend time with the boys. She looked at that as disrespectful. Him spending time with other people. Her mind was just spinning with ideas of what might be happening. She kept calling him, and he wasn't picking up the phone. And that led to her getting into her car and driving to his house to see if anybody was there, and trying the door and trying the windows, potentially doing a B&E. That's how crazy and stalkerish she was.
Explain, it's plugged in behind his head. He would have heard me wrapping it up and taking it. No, so I just fucking left it there. And I knew I would be back, but apparently not, because what's-her-face came. So that's what happened. So that's why I went there the other day and asked for it. I just explained it to you a million fucking times. I was planning on going back, but then he called Dee Dee over. Don't want to go there with Dee Dee and then fight with him. Hi, Vicky! So then I went to get it. My responsibility to get my device. I went there peacefully and went to
I'm not taking up for Nader. Again, I don't like the guy. But I think part of the reason why he had Dee Dee there so much was to keep Chantal away from him. Because if another woman isn't there, she wouldn't have stopped bothering him. He had Dee Dee there for an entire month, which led to her going to the cops and trying to make trouble. And then he moved to Montreal with Dee Dee. And you would have thought that would have been the end, like game over, story over, no more to talk about here. He's moved in with another woman. That's that. No, that didn't stop her. She continued to see him. And I also acknowledge there are 2 grown people in this situation. Either one of them could have said no, and they didn't. She wanted his companionship. He wanted her money. So they are both complicit in keeping this whole thing going. They both wanted to keep going for different reasons. Although Chantal has fooled herself into thinking, oh, he's keeping it going because he cares about me. No, it's because you, Chantal, are a fool with a lot of money. And as everybody knows, a fool and his money are soon parted, and you were parted with a lot of it during your time with Nader.
He broke it. Whenever I was saying about the cops coming and get my stuff, he's like, call them. And then he went like that, like he was going to break it. How do you know I ordered how do you know what order I ordered things in, Mark? Like, what does it matter to you? They were ordered all in the same time frame of about a 45-minute time frame. Is that okay for you? Or, I don't know, like what? Will help you sleep at night to know that I ordered the CPAP parts before the wigs, or what? The rat tail, I know. I go back. I'm not going back. I'm a different woman now. Lack of hair? Lack of care. We hold a lot of trauma and emotion in our hair. Mental breakdown. Maybe. Did you just take the scissors to it? Yeah, I did. I just took the scissors to it. $150 is extremely cheap for human hair. If you want really good quality hair, you'll need to spend a lot more than that. Yeah, like a really, really, really good one, yeah. This one is still good. Like, I've seen, like, the reviews and pictures and stuff. The comments were like, this is even, like, better quality than some $900 wigs I've bought before, so I had a mental breakdown and I cut off all my hair because I'm just fed up with all the hair fibers, and I'm just going through, like, a really bad breakup, and... Hi, God. So I'm gonna go soon to another wig place and just buy, like, a cheaper human hair wig for now, and maybe, like, a cap to wear when I don't feel like wearing a wig. Oh, fuck, when you try to hold back crying and it hurts your throat. So I'm gonna go to a place and get a wig right now. And so some things went down, and I think I'm just gonna say what happened and just really, really just put a lid on it forever. Because I can't. Bald BBW. My hair is like, look. never show you ever in my life. So, just every single man in my life right now is playing games with me. Except Pete, it's freezing. Excuse me. And I literally ate like under calories yesterday. Unless I ate too much butter. And I'm still the same weight. I'm so mad. Alright, you're gonna hate me and you're gonna think I'm stupid. And I am. And this is seriously the last time I'm gonna talk about this today. After that, all of these people I'm about to talk about are dead to me. Buried. And it should have stayed that way anyway.
I'm remembering something right now that happened. Chantal was supposed to be away from Natter, and she just kept talking about Natter every day, to the point where Pete actually came into her room. And this is someone that really doesn't talk much or speak up much. Pete actually came into her room and said, you need to leave him alone. You need to just stop talking about him. He was tired of hearing about it. He was tired of being in the house and hearing her talk endlessly and complain endlessly about Natter, to the point where he came into Chantal's room and said, just leave, just shut up. It was a great moment.
So, fucking Dubai guy, I just feel so used. Like, I fucking hate men right now. Like, they just fucking, I feel so like, he didn't get back to me. And then I was like, I didn't care, but then I got a text message from him this morning saying, like,
So she's having a breakup with Natter, even though they were never really together. She was just somebody paying for his companionship and party favors and party time with Natter. And already she's hopping to the next guy. Already. Not even taking a breath, not even saying to herself, I need at least a couple of weeks to get my thoughts together. No, she's already like going on dating sites and calling up different numbers. And she wonders why she fails when it comes to relationships. If you're in a real relationship, if somebody matters to you, you need that period of grieving and mourning and loss and letting go before you can grab onto somebody else. Otherwise, whatever you try to grab onto, it's doomed to fail, because you're bringing old feelings for somebody and experiences and memories into a new relationship, and that's going to get all in the way.
Like, oh, sorry, you didn't get back to me quick enough, so I hooked up with someone else. Like, okay, just gave thumbs up, block, goodbye, fuck you. I don't know, that just upset me. So I was really just had a moment of weakness, and I just really missed Natter. So I tried reaching out to him on Messenger with another account I had made before to
And that's so wild. He's such an awful person, yet I miss him so much. Miss what? What do you miss? I don't think you are looking for relationships, Foodie. I think you're looking for living human distractions from the fact that your life is so boring and so lacking in activity. You latch onto somebody so hard that you expect that man to be your everything, to keep you amused, to fill up your time, to be with you 24/7. And nobody can live like that. That's entirely too much.
like see if he would like cheat on me. Like, this was a long time ago, very stupid and juvenile. Like, anyway, I told you, I said like, hey, I'm in Gatineau, you want to hook up? Like, I made an account. And he was like, I have a girlfriend. And that was at the time, like, actually, yeah, he said I have a girlfriend. So if he's not with me, why would he say that? So yeah, so that was that message. And then I called him on that account because he actually has me blocked on my other Messenger account. Like, is it not enough for me to like realize like this guy has me blocked and I'm still trying to fucking pathetically reach out to him?
Are you guys getting the clue now how obsessed she can get? I mean, obsessed. Somebody tells her no, they don't want to be in a relationship. She still pursues. They block her on their social media, and she'll make up fake sock accounts just to talk to them on the sly or reach out to them. She doesn't accept the word no. No is not in her vocabulary, not when it comes to what she wants. I mean, this is a dangerous person, is Chantal. Like she's got stalker ways, man. This is dangerous.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with my head? But he plays games too. He's totally fucking with me. Oh, so it's I have to just be the one to just be like, you know. So he answered my phone call on Messenger and then was like, I gotta call you back, and then hung up on me. Like, what? So I called him back. I don't know what I said. I'm like, so I don't even remember. He was like, why aren't you calling me on my phone? Why is my phone off? And I was like, I told, like, it's supposed to, I don't know, like I turned it off. It's supposed to be on, try it, blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, I go shower, okay? I spend time trying to pathetically reactivate his phone. Like, for the 8th time, the phone company had to actually send me a security code to verify it wasn't, like, fucking fraudulent. Because I suspend the phone so much. So.
See? I talked about it in the previous react, what she did, and she's retelling the story right now. So in the previous react I did, she relayed that she had a second phone. She gave it to Natter, and she paid for the phone service. Why? Because she wanted a direct line to Natter. She wanted to always be able to talk to him. But then when he didn't want to talk to her, or he's busy, or they're having a fight, she would play little games with the phone, turning the service on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off, to exert control over him. And she did it so doggone much that the phone company is like, what is going on here? What are you doing? Imagine playing games with the phone service, the point where even the phone company they're all like, what is this?
I do all that. I come back. He fucking blocks me on that other account on Messenger. So, like, you want me to reactivate your phone and then not talk to me? So then I got angry and hurt again. I just took like 10 steps back. After all the fucking suffering I did yesterday, everything I did to, like, try and make progress, just in one day felt like a fucking week. I have to do it all over again.
Imagine trying to make progress with someone that you claimed abused you. Let's just think about this for a minute. This person has been claiming for years to be a victim. In her own words, on her own live stream, telling people that she's not letting go of this guy. She's still trying to exert control over him. So this victim, this supposed victim, she's such a victim, trying to control their abuser, playing little games, financial control over their abuser. Has anybody ever heard of that? Usually the true abuser is the one playing the toxic, emotional, manipulative, mental games. And they're the ones exerting control, right? Not the victim. The victim is the one being hurt. The abuser is the one doing the hurt. But out of her own mouth, she's saying, like, I'm trying to make progress with them. And she just self-confessed to turning the phone off, turning it back on, playing little games. So does this sound like a victim to y'all? Or does it sound like an abusive person who doesn't want to admit that they're abusive, and they want to paint themselves the victim just so everybody thinks they're the victim, when in fact they are themselves abusive AF?
I feel like desperately I'm just like reaching out to things that are familiar, Dubai, Natter, anything to just make me feel better temporarily. I just was like writing in the message, like I'm just like, I'm like, you don't even miss me even a little bit. Like you don't even care. You broke my machine. You really hurt me. You don't take ownership in your part in anything. I messaged my.
And Foodie's getting angry right here because she's missing Natter. And she's feeling all this sadness, and she expects that he will also feel sad. And she's not acknowledging that different people feel different things. And because she felt emotional about him, she expects him to feel emotional about her and feel sad, when Natter was never emotional about her. They were never in love together. She fell in love with the idea of love, and she put it in her head that she wanted to be with this man, to the point where she became obsessive and possessive, jealous, insecure, controlling, manipulative. Natter's emotional vault was never open to her. Never. She tried everything to pry it open with her little fingers. It never opened. And she did everything under the sun to manipulate emotion out of him. It never worked. And she just would not accept, I'm involved with a man that does not love me and will never love me. You know, like, whatever this is, it is what it is, and that's all it is, and it won't be anything more. No, she wanted more, and she tried to force more, and that led to all this drama. So she's upset. because he's not upset, because he's moving on, he's talking to other people, and she's like, well, I'm sad, then you should be sad too. Well, that's not the way it works.
My therapist, I'm gonna have a bunch of appointments. So I called again and fucking canceled the number again. I'm not reactivating it. That's it. So I thought, just wanted to be honest about doing that because I feel stupid and I feel bad that I cry with everybody. Everyone's been sending me so many supportive messages, and meanwhile I'm just like trying to figure out how to fucking reach him. Like, I don't care. And thank you.
And while we're on this subject, it should also be known that more than half of Foodie's live streams really weren't for her beezers, to talk to her beezers, as she should. When she did live streams, it was about trying to reach out to Natter and just hoping that he'd be watching her live streams and hearing what she said and give her a phone call or unblock her number. When he blocked her on Messenger or the phone, like, she would get on her live stream and make titles saying like, who wants citizenship, or I'm going to the cops, or something to that effect, trying to get his attention. Like, she was desperate for his attention. And that is a lovely thumbnail. I think I'll use that instead, Foodie. Thank you so much. You were so photogenic today, and I really appreciate that, ma'am. That's going to make a great thumbnail. Fantastic. Keep going.
Thank you, Natter, for blocking me everywhere, because you honestly did me a favor, because it gave me a few more minutes to think about what I'm really doing. Every time that happens, I remember people saying it's not going to end until he ends it, and I really, really, really want to be the one to just be like, I walked away, I kept the phone up, I'm going to try again, okay? So, I'm going to have to be really distracted today. I was actually going to, like, get a hotel in Montreal and, like, desperately just see Mo or somebody, I don't care. That's not the answer, and I know it.
Why do you have to get a hotel in Montreal to see anybody? Why does it have to be Montreal, where he is? So you're going to see another man to get back at the man you want to be with but does not want you? You're going to try to use that as some kind of get back? Does that even make sense? When the man that you're trying to get back at doesn't really give a crap about you and never cared to begin with? Okay.
Calling Natter is not the answer, and I know it. And same thing with the fucking Dubai guys. None of this is the answer. I have to just suffer, I guess, and keep with my therapy, and there's not much else I can do. Welcome to Tears from my grandmother. I cried a lot for my grandmother. And actually, I haven't even fully processed that. I have a million things to do. I think I'm gonna go get a wig. Something to eat. No, I don't need to be evaluated. Okay. I don't want to, like, rent a hotel here. Boring. It doesn't feel like I'm escaping, you know? Montreal, it's like, it feels like I'm somewhere I don't live. I had plans, like, before this whole fucking Didi bullshit. I had told him that I was like, this weekend we're gonna go away. And maybe even see his friends. Like, maybe even hang out with Didi or whatever. And then he did this. So I'm just like, no, I'm not gonna go in the hotel anymore. But I was gonna keep it and just go with someone else. But I can't. It's just not the right thing to do. Make church Oh my god, we should do a church spaghetti beast tonight. That will make me happy, I think. I need a new friggin' tube, actually, because I'm bald. Wherever you go, there you are. That's so true. My food was shrinking. I took a shower, and then, like, I stood in front of the mirror naked and, like, just looked at myself, and I was like, oh wow. No, seriously, like, from the last time I actually did that. Sorry. My foot was significantly smaller since the last time. I don't know why
It's all the fake crying going on right now. Like, how can you do that? How can you be heartbroken? The love of your life. You're heartbroken and, like, pretend to cry, and then 3 seconds later, you're done. I'm sorry, if somebody breaks my heart, I am ugly crying for hours. You hear me? It's just, the emotion coming out is going to be real. The pain coming out is going to be real. Then there's no fake crying. But she's fake crying right now.
About losing weight. Maybe the scale is broken. Bald XXL Beezer. This is brutal, I know. I'm sorry to dump this on you guys. I know I'm like Britney fucking of the low-life world here. Reaction channels are sick for making a joke out of it. Ugh, you can always make a joke. Whatever. I don't mind. Actually, joking at a time like this is good because we need to laugh, right? He's eating his chicken stew. Wait, who's this? Hi! Stupid. He has... Here I am, trying to reactivate his phone because he was like, why is my phone off? Call me on my phone. So in other words, in his smart-ass way to be like, reactivate my phone, bitch, and then maybe we'll talk. I go through all that, and then he fucking blocks me on Messenger? There's no other rock bottom than that. I talked to my family. I talked to my aunt a lot today, actually. Just because you guys don't see things going on in the background doesn't mean I haven't been doing things. I have a really busy week. I have a lot to take care of. So I have to put myself together. Call Apple, fry the phone. Can you do that? Can I, like, disable the iPad? Travel! That's the alternate universe without him. I'm gonna go get a wig, I think. Something to eat. I don't feel like I can eat. Like, since yesterday. I don't feel hungry. I just want to shop. I need to get groceries. Like that. Tonight we're ordering, right? I wanna kiss you, but if I do, then I might miss you, babe. Because I didn't go over on time. He called her over for the week. I don't know. I have no idea. Like, I don't know. He doesn't talk to me about this shit. So, I mean, like, there's just no possibility anyways for any kind of...
And I also want to point out, look, at this time, he was a single man. She was a single woman. That means they can both go wherever they want. They can see whoever they want. They are not in a committed relationship. So he was behaving like a single man. And she's got the power as a single woman to do as she pleases, but she doesn't want to do as she pleases. And she doesn't want him doing as he pleases. She wants him to do the same as her, to sit in the house and cry over her and pine over her and be heartbroken and sad and shed tears and wait for her to come around. But he is not her and she is not him.
Relationship, and I've, like, really spent enough time really trying, like, to just make this is my fault because I've just been so blind and, like, just thinking this is, like, something it's not. You know, Starbucks, I need a coffee. Let's go. Get the fuck out of here. Oh yeah, okay guys, I'll be back. Excuse me. All right, see, I come on live and I have a breakdown and I feel head. I will definitely show you guys on the camera. Okay. Excuse me. How could you even let your kids step outside in this fucking weather? I don't know how we did it as kids. We used to play outside in this weather. No, they're not my neighbors. I don't know who these people are. Look, that's what I look like. I have no hair fibers in. Or nothing. Oh my god, this feels so weird. Oh my god. I do need to shave it off. You should see it. You're nearly over the dancing baguette. I'm nearly over. Honestly, I'm a little closer. And the more he treats me like shit, the more angry I get. So he's, like I said, he's doing me a favor by blocking me today. Good for you. Thank you. I just have to be okay with being single for now. Watch the minute a hot guy looks at me. Alright! I wanna kiss you. Got my ass licked by sexy Cupid. Now he wants to play. I can't do myself dirty like that. Can I have a grande pistachio latte? Can I also get 2 Trente shit on a plate? You should come out with merch that says, because of you! It's not my fault, it's all your fault. Narcissism for dummies. Because I'm a dummy, and I had no idea what this fucking shit is. And I have to just accept, and if this is the thing I'm struggling with the most of all of this, is that I've been dumped, cold-hearted, cold-blooded, not gonna get any answers, and I have to accept he might not be miserable. He might be successful, he might be fucking happy in life, and something shitty happened to me. Oh well. I made it to the gas station. Of course, the pay at the pump is broken on this one machine, so I gotta go get it. Ads that I haven't even thought of my birthday. I was gonna plan on going to Jamaica for my birthday. Whoa. I don't know how many curves I'm gonna run over today, but it's just because it's puffy. Like, I look like a marshmallow kid. Once my place is nice and clean, all my taxes are caught up, Baby J is taken to the vets, when all of my shit I need to do is done.
Well, that never happened. We all know how that played out. BBG never went to the vet. Ever.
I know I'll feel like $100. It's just torture right now. Just torture. Not actual.
When did she get to the part where she's actually shaving off her doggone hair? Oh, are we doing it? We're doing it. We're almost there. You know what? I don't care for her little babble in the car. Let's get to that part. Okay, so she's got the wig. Still hasn't washed her hair, though.
This is not the one I bought. I got scammed. Is this real hair? Is this real hair? 100% virgin human hair. So I just have to take this off, I guess. What is this? Is this the lace? Yeah. So I'm gonna have to glue the hair on. Do you think I should go to a salon? I can, if you like tomorrow or something. Just see.
What do you mean glue the hair on?
It does look like a scalp, though. Holy shit. Hey? Let's go. I'll take the wig to... Ow. What do? I don't even know how to use this. Maybe like that? Other way? Like this? Ow. It's upside down, so like this? I have to use lubricant, don't I? What? This way? Like this? Yes?
You know, Foodie, it probably would have helped you shave your head if you actually washed your hair and got the grease out of it.
Use a guard. What's a guard? This? I don't know what a guard is. What's a guard? Is this a guard? Keep the part flat against your head. So this part flat. Ow. Like that? So like that. No. Blade against your head. But this is the blade, right? So I go like that. Razor flat on head. But there's 2 razors. See what I mean? Look. Now flip it. What do you mean flip it? Like this? Like that? That's the cover. Take it off. Okay. So this is not the guard then. Okay. So I go like this, right? Like that? Like this? Or like this?
Foodie, you're hilarious. You could screw up boiling water.
No. So like this. Oh, that's better. I'm not going to use any guards after. I'm going to shave it all off, but because she said I still have some hair, to do it this way first. And this, ladies, we are now at a stage where the curtains match the drapes. My fupa looks like this. I just went into super mode here. I need to skull it. Don't mess around. Oh my god. Ah! Maybe I should cut more hair first, eh?
Yeah, that probably would help.
Ready, set, buzz! Oh my god, it feels so weird. Go up against the hair growth? Okay, hold on. Like that? Ow. Why does it hurt? Is it supposed to hurt? Am I doing it right still? Take the guard off? Oh, there we go. I will take the guard off to get all these little pieces, but for now I have to make sure. I have a weird hairline. Ow. Ow. Ready, set, buzz! Wow. What do you think? Bald! The bald and the beautiful. Oh, Benny, she's a renegade. Ready, set, geese.
I actually think she looks better bald.
Aha. Alright. I shaved my head! I don't have coconut oil because I used it for lube. It feels awesome. It feels free. Like, you know what I mean? You love it? You guys actually love it. Seriously? Okay, so I'm putting baby powder. It's like going too fast. I can't keep up. Thank you for all your support. Welcome to Very Important Pieces. Ready?
Okay, so that was Foodie shaving her head and like her still being obsessed with you know who. Let's move on to the final clip. And this one is by, let's see, I need to get out of here. Okay, this is one final clip, and this was courtesy of the channel Queen of WTF. I'm going to link all the videos down below in the description. You guys can find Queen of WTF and also Hot Wasabi. But yeah, this is Foodie losing her mind over Natter. And why am I showing this clip? Well, to illustrate just how twisted and obsessive that she can be. And I also feel that it's important because she's coming back to Canada. And I'm sure that even though she's in Canada, she's going to try to maintain control over Salah. And once she loses control, once she feels she's lost control, we're going to see this again. So we just need like a little preview. So let's get started, shall we?
But that's just me.
Nope, wrong clip. Sorry.
He's a fucking piece of shit. I can tell he's bothered. He's on his date, and all he can think about is be mad at me. For what? What is he mad at me for? Do you want me to list the fucking shit I've done for him versus the shit he's done to me? And he has the nerve to be like, I'm having a Christmas
Okay,
party
let's play
with a woman.
Shut up, Foodie. Shut up. I'm talking. Let's play that clip again, shall we? Because that was a bit too quick. And my computer's acting stupid right now, sorry. But a little bit of context. Something else that happened during Crackhead Olympics. There were many occasions where Dee Dee would be with Natter, or Chantal was aware that Natter was spending time with Dee Dee. And if Natter would be on his channel spending time with Dee Dee, maybe doing a live stream with Dee Dee, she would deliberately fire up a live stream and do stuff and say stuff because she wanted his attention. And they would go back and forth constantly, just fighting with each other, using YouTube and getting everybody else in the middle. And she would try to ruin whatever good time Natter was having with Dee Dee. So she would just act troublesome, just trying to ruin the experience they were having together. But listen to what she says now. She's like, look at all that I've done for him. And that is something she says. That is what she says about every man. She said it about Pete. She has said it about Natter. and she said it about Salah. Look at all that I've done for them. No mention of what they've done for her, but I just wanted to point that out.
For what? What is he mad at me for? Do you want me to list the fucking shit I've done for him versus the shit he's done to me?
You mean the things that you chose to do for him that you didn't have to necessarily do because no one was forcing you. You chose to do it because you were trying to buy his love and affection, and you can't buy love and affection, Chantal. I can't believe nobody in your life ever taught you that. But you look at love as something that is monetary, and it's not. You can't buy real love. You can't buy real feelings. You can't buy real attraction. But you seem to think it's on the same level as a pair of shoes or a roll of toilet paper, and you can just go to the store and buy it when you can't. And once you give somebody money, you look at them as an object that you own forever, and you cannot. It's not the way it works.
And he has the nerve to be like, I'm having a Christmas party with a woman. No, he has the fucking, I know you're gonna watch this. You have the effing fucking nerve to sit in, it's supposed to be our bedroom, but whatever. Your bedroom, a girl sitting on your bed. Yeah, that's okay. And you ignore my calls. But I'm not allowed to live with Pete. But I lived with Pete when you met me. And you're fucking lying to everybody when you say we were together for a week. Come on now. Like, it feels like a week, yeah, but give me a break. And I had a sick feeling this would happen. People are like sympathizing with him more because he's such a piece of crap. Like, what?
Y'all just look at that nastiness going on behind her. Her whole house looked like that. And there was no excuse for that. She was home a lot. And even if she wasn't, she had enough money rocking in the day that she could have gotten a couple of maids to come in a couple of times a week and take care of all of that, plus her laundry, plus have a chef come in and make, healthy meals. She had that kind of money where she could have had a lot of other people doing the stuff that she did not want to do. And she could have had clean laundry, a clean house, well taken care of pets, all of her errands done. But where did her money go? On party favors, on food, on natter, living like a pig.
Why am I not talking to you right now? Why did I break up with you? You acted like a fucking lunatic the last time we were together. Then why are you here? Then don't be here. Then why are you here? Because you made me fall in love with you. Oh.
You made me fall in love with you. No, you wanted to fall in love. Nobody can make a person fall in love with another person. That's ridiculous.
Well, that doesn't give you, you're not going to twist my arm just because you do things for me. No, but a little fucking appreciation would be nice. And
you didn't want appreciation, though. You wanted love. That's two different things. You wanted something beyond, thank you, Chantal. Thank you for paying my rent. Thank you for paying for the food. Thank you for doing all the stuff that you do. You wanted more than just a thank you. You don't get your emotions caught up in a thank you.
Yeah, maybe not be so fucking selfish in bed all the time. They're
Oh.
laughing at me. That's disgusting. And actually, do I look that pathetic as she looks sitting in the kitchen, reading his super chat? Actually, I'm not gonna miss those days. His bossy fucking... It's not a good person.
This is pure jealousy. She's jealous. The fact that Dee Dee is able to spend time with Natter and doesn't have to pay exuberant membership fees into Club Natter the way that Chantal always had to. Chantal could not walk into Club Natter empty-handed. She had to bring money. She had to bring party favors. She had to bring food. She had to bring something. She was not welcome over there for free the way that Dee Dee was. And in this moment, she is mad jealous because there's Dee Dee spending time with Natter, didn't have to bring a single thing. She wants to be sitting by Natter's side. She wants to be reading those super chats. She wants to be spending time with him, and she's just not getting it. That when a person wants to spend time with another person and they like them, they will gladly do it for free. But if it's someone that they don't like, they'll put a membership fee on it, and a big one. And that was her situation.
What is he telling you that he's not telling us? What? Oh, a lot, Brooke. A lot. I can never do anything right. He's always berating me for everything. It's fucking we had a really bad fight. We were supposed to be broken up. He kissed her live, unbelievable. Okay, cat. Look, he's playing games with me. That's my phone. I pay the phone bill even.
Here we go. Here's the narc coming out. She's about to list everything she's done for him, which proves that the things she did were not true generous acts. She's doing things for someone with a purpose to use as a weapon later. I did this, I did that, I paid for this, I paid for that. That's why it's never a good idea to owe a narc. Because once they do something for you, you owe them for life. Even if you give them the equivalent of what they gave you at first, there's always going to be some kind of debt in their head that they're going to beat you over the head with later.
So unappreciative. Well, if you're gonna do things for me, but like rub it in or like talk bad about me, then I don't want you to do anything for me at all. I don't like talking about him online. I don't. It is impulsive of me. He's probably moving with her to Montreal or something. I don't know. Any letter, he wouldn't kiss you on live because he's private, but he just kissed her. What do you mean kiss? So I don't take him once to probation, his fucking probation appointment, because you fucking threw my purse across the room the night before, and you spent the night before smashing my fucking dashboard and fucking grabbing my face and...
I don't believe any of this. I just want to make that known. I don't believe any of this. Because if it happened, she'd be crying right now just thinking about it. Liar. You're saying all this on live to get people riled up and upset and to get them to hate him, because in this moment, you hate him. And you're trying to get back at him. Because right now, he's spending time with Dee Dee, and he's kissed her. And the one time that he was on live that he kissed you, this is what happened. He kissed you on the cheek and then he did this. He wiped his lips, humiliating. And you just sat there and giggled like an idiot.
Screaming in my fucking face? Oh, sorry, I was a little fucking apprehensive for taking you the next morning to your goddamn fucking probation appointment. You piece.
Well, why did you do that? If he did all that to you in that moment, why didn't you just leave and not go back? But then you took him to his appointment. Does that even make sense?
Piece of shit. I need a minute. I need a fucking minute.
Now take a minute.
You know what? I dodged a fucking bullet. Dodged a bullet. I dodged a fucking missile. I dodged a missile. I'm gonna call bees in the morning, bees in the evening, couple of vlogs in between, work on my health journey, go to Italy, go to Barcelona, and find somebody better than you. He said I'm on ketamine. He didn't say that. He's a fucking liar, Sabrina. I can't tell you enough. I'm like, a week? Really? Do you really believe that? Come on now. That makes him look like a player, then even bigger player. I'm moving to Montreal. I'll have real friends there. You'll have real friends? Are you gonna treat them the same way? Of course I'm bitter. She paid $200 for an Uber to go see that. No! They have to be fucking. He's such a fucking liar. He said that she's not spending the night and that they're not fucking. He's such a fucking liar. You are a piece of shit, and I hope you know that. 200 in an Uber. Dee Dee, you are fucking sad. But you know what? So am I, because I fucking gave him money too. They already did his clothes are different. Oh, I fucking hate him. You know what? Makes me wonder if everything about May was true.
All of this bitterness, all this meanness you hear coming out of her, it's just, she doesn't have a life. And she's angry at anyone who does have one. She's a happiness hater. She's so unhappy that anybody who's happy for any reason, she doesn't like you. She automatically doesn't like you. You don't have to offend her. You don't have to go out of your way to take her off. She's just going to hate you because you're happy. And she's a very unhappy person. Misery loves company, especially when the company is as miserable as they are.
True. After seeing his like rage and what he's capable of, and how he's a fucking lying, cheating piece of shit after everything I did for him. Oh, I want to hurt him so bad. Can you like actually fucking believe the nerve of this guy? Like to have some bullshit reason to not want to be my boyfriend, like because I live with Pete's, and he probably fucks this friend of his tonight. Messages me and says, "No, is she sleeping over? No, fuck." Oh, really, really? And pays.
Chantal, I can't believe that you being the scammer that you are. As much as you've been hurting and scamming people for so many years, how you could be so stupid. I mean, you're a liar. You're a scammer. You'll say anything to anybody. You'll tell lies on your YouTube channel, and you never figured out that you were a pay pig for Natter, and he's going to tell you what he needs to tell you to keep the money rolling in. He's not stupid. You're the sugar mama. You got the sugar. He knows your temper. He knows how jealous and insecure you are. And he's going to tell you what you need to hear to keep that money coming and to not cut it off. You big, stupid fool.
200 to come see you, you fucking lying piece of shit. Just what makes me think about the May thing, because like she paid all that money to go see him. Oh my god. Oh, so you want me to do fucking favors for you and you just have somebody in there in your bed you probably just fucked, you stupid piece of shit? Let me bend over. Here's another. Oh, Dee Dee, I hope you fuck them because you're gonna have the clap. And yeah, some of your food is gross, okay? And your coughing is so annoying. Nobody's ever gonna want to live with you, and you're fucking controlling as hell. Is he still alive right now? I want to call him and give him fucking shit. He's a coward. He won't answer the phone. You won't answer the phone? You fucking... Yes, I'm done supporting him. You see this?
No, she wasn't. She wasn't done supporting him. There were more occasions well after this live stream was over.
His face? You disgrace. Oh my god, I'm so pathetic right now. He's been leading me on for 7 months. That we're building a life.
No. You were leading yourself on. You were leading yourself on, Foodie. You were. You did.
Together. So yeah, I'm a little hurt. And a little upset. And a little bitter. See him with someone else. Am I crazy? I mean, like, for real.
Like you were trying to play in the long... What you were trying to do was play the long, manipulative, toxic, long game. And you thought that if you played the long game with someone like Natter, that you would win at some time. And you never did. And to this day, you're still butthurt over it.
Oh, I hate you. I fucking hate you.
I hate you, she says with a smile on her face.
I hate you. Let's talk about something else. Like, he's so fucking arrogant. You know what, Natter? I hope FFG kicks your fucking ass. I said it, because she knows martial arts. Everything.
How can you sit there and talking about an abusive person and be smiling at the same time? That would never happen with a real victim. Ever.
That will break your heart in a million fucking pieces. And he'll laugh about it, and then he'll make you look stupid. I'm gonna call him, hold on. I think I'm in shock. Shocking feeling when...
Yeah, that happened. So in this middle of the rant about Natter, she tried to call him. She tried to call him. She's doing this live stream to get his attention, hoping that the things that she was saying would get his attention and he would call her. He's not calling her. So it's not working. She's going to call him. I'm telling you, this woman is dangerous. She's a dangerous stalker. This is what happens when you are a man and you are in Chantal's crosshairs and you're not giving her attention. She doesn't take no for an answer. She will come after you. She will call you. She will make up sock accounts on social media just to stalk you, to keep tabs on you, to try to get some kind of communication going. She'll drive by your house. This is not a safe person to know or to talk to because she gets obsessive way too quick.
You discover someone you think you knew and loved was a certain person, and they do something so bad to you, and they reveal who they really are, and you're just like, I don't even know you. He's done some pretty nasty, disgusting shit to me. I don't care what he does with his fucked up life. Yeah, maybe I should just go to bed. Cheater in your imagination. Oh, right. You're a fucking piece of shit hypocrite. You know why? I hope you see this. I hope you eat every word up. You know why? Because you have a problem. You live with peace. No girlfriend of mine is gonna live with peace. And all of a sudden you're gonna look for anything like a little rat. Looking for fucking something to dig up. Yeah, I said it. I just want my stuff so you can go be happy with your new girlfriend. We need to do a deep clean of the villa. Oh, I'm so fucking mad. You know it. You know we were like this. I never see you on your phone even when we're together for days at a time. Like, he's so sneaky then. It must be sneaky. To get her to want to spend that money in an Uber. But what I want to see this conversation. No, I didn't drink, but I want to. It hurts really, really bad.
I don't know what she was on during this live stream, but she was on something. What she was on, I cannot say. I do not know. But this is unhinged behavior, no doubt.
I'm just gonna block him everywhere. When the first incident happened with him, I thought,
You're sitting there talking about blocking him, and yet you just tried to call him a minute ago.
how am I gonna handle this? I don't know, like I thought he would be
Like the whole, her going on to her stream and telling her beezers, I'm blocking him. What's that going to do? You block somebody, you can easily unblock them. Right? It's not the it's over, this is the end gesture that she's trying to portray to her beezers. You block somebody, you could unblock them. And if she sat here on live stream talking this way about Natter, and then she tried to call him, how much y'all want to bet as soon as the live stream was over, she was unblocking him and trying to call him repeatedly?
like, sorry, but he wasn't. He'll say really fucked up shit to make you angry. Like, I swear I'm gonna get somebody and I'm gonna fuck them right in front of you. I hate myself for giving him a platform. I don't want to forgive him. Hello? If there is something, we're gonna ignore it. He has no idea. You're a fucking piece of shit liar. Your word means nothing either. GD, I hope you enjoy getting throat pounded. You fucking cheater. Fucking cheater. I'm so mad. Why is it cheating? Do you not see why? Okay, yes, technically, we're broken up. Let's make rice pudding. Eat something healthy. Eat my ass. Eat my ass. This cracker is boring. I'm disgusted. I'm fucking disgusted right now. The Toronto Zoo was so nice. I feel like I've been conned. What did you call me? He's really gonna act like a fucking victim right now. Like, all I kept asking was, when can I get my stuff? Well, I'm busy these days, so it depends. He keeps hanging up on me on my phone. And fuck you, and now he's going live on my phone. I'm blocking you in every sense of the way. You know those new sheets I got? Huh. Oh yeah, I'm gonna vlog when a new man comes over. I hope you watch it.
This is so high school. So you like a guy, you're feeling a guy, and if that guy's not feeling you, you're going to go show yourself with another man to make the first man jealous. This is Foodie's classic way of dealing with things, triangulation. Putting yourself between two men to try to get validation that she's worth something. That's not how you do things, Foodie. You tried doing it with Natter and with Pete's, Jamie. That's his real name, Jamie. Put yourself between the two of them, have them fight over you to feel like you were, I guess, loved, cared for. Get them to fight over you, to fight in general. And now you're mad at Natter, talking about, I'm going to go sleep with another man and vlog it. And she kind of, sort of did that during Kraken Olympics, but not kind of. There was one stream that she showed her room. We all remember this one, where she planted condoms around the room and made it seem like she had somebody over when nobody was over. Like, oops, I forgot that open condom wrapper was there. That made no sense. So childish.
I hope you watch every fucking second. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to bed soon, guys. He didn't even care a little bit about me. He was pissed at me because I wasn't moving in with him. Hello. But we're not dating. You know how many women he's probably just talked to? He did cheat. And I never want to talk to him ever again. He can fuck off. Some of you are so fucking annoying.
We're probably going to hear some of this, not exactly, but similar. When Salah finally ghosted her, she's going to be making all kinds of claims about Salah and being a victim, and you guys don't know how bad he was to me. We're going to hear all about that. Those of us in Girl World, we already know what's coming. We know. The first time that he doesn't pick up the phone or she realizes he's ghosting her, this is what's going to happen. She's going to get effed up, she's going to get mad, and she's going to talk, and she's going to make all kinds of claims about Salah.
Yes, you're cheating, prick. So we need to lay low and figure out a pathway. This is sad, I know. Why do you have to be such an asshole? Like, why do you have to be mad at me? Like, what did I do? Yes, I want to have topics. I want to do some kind of entertainment for you guys. I've been just shit talking this guy forever. Fuck you, you're lying. Good night, guys.
Yep, she was messed up. I don't know what you were on, Foodie, but you're on something. So that's it for this retro react. You know, it's a little step back in time, and you can see the changes that were happening in her from the time that she was with BB to the time that she got to the villa, which that didn't take any time at all. Just the change in her behavior, the change in the way she's carrying herself, her environment, all of that. Like, what a drastic change, eh? And I would like to again to say thank you to the channels Hot Wasabi and Queen of WTF. I'll be linking all the videos down below in the description, so please check them out. Maybe sub up to their channels. And thank you so much for watching today, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye.